Okay, let's get right into it. We're going to break down how you can build some seriously unshakable mental strength, and we're learning from the hard-won experience of former Navy SEAL DJ Shipley. Now, this isn't just some textbook theory. This is a real, field-tested system for taking back control when everything feels like it's falling apart.
To really understand his system, you have to start where it was forged, in a moment of just absolute chaos. This quote, it's not some abstract idea. It's the raw thought that rips through your mind when you are pinned down, watching your brothers get hit, and every single ounce of control has been completely stripped away from you. So, the scene is a firefight in Iraq, and we're talking so close you can feel the heat from the muzzle flashes. A machine gun is just chewing up his team. He's crammed behind a tractor tire, with one other guy totally uninjured, while everyone else around them is hit. And in that moment, he said he felt completely helpless, like a victim. And that feeling right there, that's the real enemy.
But that experience on the battlefield, it didn't just end in Iraq. No, it followed DJ Shipley home, and it sparked a totally new and maybe even more insidious kind of war. This is the fight that so many veterans face, a lot of the time in total silence. Think about it. After this long, decorated career, a serious injury takes him out of the fight. And in the quiet darkness of recovery, with his physical ability just gone, he found himself completely isolated and alone, thinking some really terrible things. He felt like he was the only person on the planet who'd ever gone through something like this. But right there, at his absolute lowest point, he stumbled upon a critical connection. His mental state was a direct reflection of his physical state. The loss of control over his body had led directly to the loss of control over his mind. That's the whole key. And that crucial insight led him to a really powerful solution, a meticulously engineered system for taking back control. And it doesn't start with some huge, difficult task. Nope, it starts with the very first seconds of the day.
So he created this non-negotiable morning routine that actually begins the night before. Everything is pre-staged. His clothes are laid out, his pills are ready, even his toothbrush is prepped. So from the moment that 5 a.m. alarm goes off, every single action is pre-planned and executed without thought. This removes all that decision fatigue, that frantic search for your keys or wallet. And this just brilliantly illustrates the power of his system. By the time he even gets to his morning coffee, he has already stacked up 25 small, guaranteed victories. I mean, think about that. 25 things that have gone exactly according to plan, building this unstoppable momentum before the outside world can even throw its chaos at him. This simple chart here really shows the dramatic shift he engineers. He goes from being reactive to the day, right, a victim of a ringing phone or a misplaced item, to being the proactive operator of his own life. It's all about setting the conditions so that the version of him that walks out that door is the one he purposefully built. In this disciplined morning block, it isn't really selfish. It's a necessary investment. By taking that time to control his own state, he makes sure that when he engages with his family, his team, his work, they get the best, most present version of him. Now, this system of control, it doesn't just stop in the morning. Shipley applies the very same principles to another critical time of day, that transition from work back to home. His 12-minute commute home is a deliberate buffer zone. He puts his phone on Do Not Disturb, throws on some calming music, and actively rehearses the interactions he's about to have. He is consciously deciding which version of himself is going to walk through that door. He's powering down the commando and powering up the dad. This right here is such a powerful realization, and it gets to the heart of the entire protocol. His family doesn't need the stressed-out business owner or the Tier 1 operator. Nope, they need the dad who is 100% present, ready to talk about 7th grade homework or, have a tea party. He's optimizing himself to be who they need him to be. And the day is bookended with another intentional routine, a non-negotiable 20-minute walk with his wife. No phones, no distractions. It's a structured time to reconnect, to solve problems, and to protect their relationship. 10 minutes for her, 10 minutes for him. Simple, powerful, and totally consistent. All of these routines, the morning, the commute, the evening walk, they're all built on one simple but incredibly profound philosophy. It's the bedrock for his mental strength. So the takeaway is this. Relentlessly focus your energy only on what is within your immediate power. The traffic, a negative social media comment, an unexpected problem at work, if you can't control it in that moment, you have to consciously release it. This discipline is the absolute key to preserving your mental bandwidth for what truly matters. And look, this framework isn't just for Navy SEALs. It is for anyone.
It's a universal principle. You can use small, deliberate, physical actions, like laying out your clothes or presetting your coffee maker, to fundamentally change your mental state.
So how can you apply this immediately? Well, you don't need to adopt his entire system overnight. You just need to build your own foundation of control, one single brick at a time.
The entire framework really just boils down to this. Resilience isn't born from these grand gestures of willpower. It's engineered, day by day, through small, consistent, and controllable actions. It doesn't start with running a marathon. It starts with the smallest possible win you can guarantee for yourself.
And so, this explainer leaves you with a challenge. It's not about what DJ Shipley does, it's about what you will do. What is the one simple controllable action you're going to pre-plan tonight to guarantee your first win tomorrow? Deciding that's the first step to engineering your own mind.